following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello. Welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for 15 to 20 years before they die, just like their parents, okay, and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And a lot going on here, okay, a lot going on here. The UK variant, B117, the public health is sending out warnings again. It's 70% more transmissible than the original COVID virus, and much, much more. They don't give a percentage, but they say much, much more deadly. Okay? Now, deaths in Mexico in the last 2 months have gone up 60%. They've almost doubled. They've gone from 204,000 dead to 321,000 dead. Okay, and it's all, again, this variant, this B117. And then we looked at yesterday, this is just yesterday, we had 75,000 new cases in America, 75,000 new cases in America of COVID infections. And California had 2,378 of them. Texas had 3,616. Florida had 5,882. New York had 7,443. Illinois had 3,790. Pennsylvania had 4,243. Here it comes, Charmaine. Michigan had 9,369. New Jersey had 4,243. Massachusetts had 2,550. Ohio had 2,664. Now, Michigan also reported 2 days ago they had a breakthrough of a COVID infections in 246 people who had been successfully vaccinated, okay, and 100 of them have been hospitalized and 3 have died. Everybody's kind of running around beating their heads on the wall. Well, here comes the explanation, according to the Public Health Service, federal and state. SARS, the Southeast Asian Respiratory Syndrome, which was designated as COVID-2 because it was actually isolated in 2002, okay. We actually have a CD that came out in 2003 which describes it and tells about it, and the book came out in 2005. Both the CD and the book are called Hell's Kitchen. I want everybody to get that because you're going to have to read that to learn how to save yourself. Because they're saying that this virus is coming, and because our population has been weakened by the COVID-19, this COVID-2 resurgence, they're looking for some very, very bad stuff, okay? And so, what are you going to do? Well, you know, they're going to come out with vaccinations. I hope they don't wait another year like they did for the COVID-19. But what you can do immediately is switch over and begin to eat like an Asian, okay? Rice, maize, corn, sweet potatoes, beans, squash, seaweed, which is our fucoid Z, our Z radical, and our ocean's gold, okay? Then you want to get on your 90 essential nutrients, and equally important of all of this is to get off of gluten, wheat, butter, iron oats. You've heard Char and I say this over and over and over. So you can absorb these nutrients, get the nutrients to your bone marrow, which makes the white blood cells and the antibodies and red blood cells and platelets to go and kill the virus. Okay? Now's the time to prepare because they say the second wave is coming, okay, of a different bug, okay, and since the population is weakened, they're looking kind of crazy here. So what I want everybody to make sure is that they get a hold of that book and CD set, Hell's Kitchen. Goes into the history of how all this started in 1882 when we switched to electricity. We switched to electricity, and within 7 years, everybody in the industrialized world had switched from wood stoves, fireplaces, and fire pits for cooking and heat and light to electricity, no more wood ashes, which has been our mineral supplements for tens of thousands of years. And suddenly now doctors say, oh, don't waste your money on vitamins and minerals, just eat well, you get everything you need. And then people gain weight because they're minerally deficient, and they had pica, P-I-C-A. Oh, and then they gain weight, and doctors say, oh, you're eating too much animal fat, stop eating animal fat, and eat more whole grains. Well, between going to electricity and suddenly now eating more whole grains, this is why we have all these pandemics since, 1882. Okay, this is self-inflicted. And again, the medical system is interested in managing the symptoms instead of preventing and getting rid of the disease. They want to manage the symptoms, okay? And that's, if you look at it, the only diseases they have a cure for are bacterial infections where they have antibiotics. Other than that, all other medications are designed to what? Oh, treat the symptoms, manage the disease. And patients tend to be happy when the pain goes away. Patients tend to be happy when their blood sugar drops. Okay, patients tend to be happy when their blood pressure comes down. But that's not solving the problem. It's just masking or delaying or hiding the symptoms. Okay, managing the symptoms. And so we have to kind of take control here. So we've got to get to be one of these do-it-yourselfers, and the do-it-yourselfers are going to be the ones who survive. Get rid of the bad stuff, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, brown, rye, and oats. Get on the 90 essential nutrients so your immune system will work. And you've heard me say this over and over and over and over again. Okay, and so it's just coming to true. And you have to get the book in the CD set, Hell's Kitchen. It'll explain to you what happened, why it happened, and how to prevent it, how to reverse it. You can jump in right now, and don't depend on the vaccine. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back. Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I can't stress enough to get on a gluten-free diet, eat like an Asian. And, of course, some of my favorites are comparison to the Ojibwe Indians in the upstate Minnesota and the Great Lakes area versus the Navajos in Arizona. They both have about the same population in their main reservations, about 350,000, only 350,000 peoples. The Ojibwe Indians have 27 infections and 0 dead. The Navajo Indians have 30,000 infections and 1,200 dead. What's the difference between them? Well, the Ojibways have been eating wild rice and algae from the Great Lakes for 400 years. They arrived there 400 years in 1600, okay? They arrived there 400 years ago. They didn't have any money to buy property, so they just lived along the lakes and ate the wild rice and the algae and hunted. And, of course, they harvested extra wild rice, and they would dry it and have it during the wintertime. They've been doing it for 400 years now. And the Navajos got into wheat, barley, and oats in 1865 when the Scottish people came and bought their way into Navajo territory, so they didn't have to fight their way in by giving them wheat and showing them how to grow wheat so they'd have a reliable source of food, okay? Then you want to look at, again, Mexico, which I talked about in the monologue, 60% increase in numbers of deaths, okay, versus Japan. They both have about 127 million people, and the Mexicans have, let's see here, 2,256,300 people, okay, infected. They have 321,000 dead. Japan, with the same population, has 484,000 infections and 9,000 dead. What's the difference? Well, the Japanese live on maize, rice, beans, squash, and seaweed. Okay, and the Mexicans, or the ultimate Latinos, they just live on everything that's wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Their intestines are dead. They can't absorb nutrients, even if they were supplementing. The Japanese get their trace minerals, okay, by eating algae. All the Asians, including the Ojibways, which are Native Americans, okay, but they're eating like Asians, eating the wild rice. They're getting their minerals from eating the algae out of the ocean, or out of, in the case of the Ojibways, the Great Lakes. This is unimpeachable stuff. And, of course, several times during this hour, I will give you comparisons between countries and states and states and states and so on. And you'll see that the ones who eat like the Asians do very well during the pandemic, and the ones who eat like Europeans don't do well at all. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story here headlined, Why You Need Trace Minerals to Boost Your Overall Well-Being. There's two types of minerals. There's macro minerals, which are things like calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium, potassium, and sulfur that you need in large amounts. And then there's the trace minerals. And according to the National Institute of Health, it says as much as 75% of American households do not meet the daily recommended allowances for trace minerals. They say they list some reasons and functions that these trace minerals perform, and the first one is iron. It's a trace mineral. It's part of hemoglobin, and it's also needed for energy and metabolism. Adult men need about 10 milligrams per day, and women need about 18 because of their menstruation cycles. And then you can get iron from organ meats, red meats, fish, poultry, and shellfish. Egg yolks, legumes, dried fruits, leafy vegetables, and iron-enriched bread and cereal. And then, of course,
you got to watch. You got to watch the enriched bread and cereal. I'd rather eat liver.
Me too. I haven't even seen liver in the store in a long time. Zinc.
That's because I bought it all.
Yeah, there you go. Zinc is important for nucleic acid metabolism, and that's found in eggs and hard cheese and milk and yogurt and things like that. And then they say iodine, important for a component for thyroid hormones. And then there's selenium, and then copper, manganese, chromium, and molybdenum.
Molybdenum.
There. That's the right way to say it.
You can use it for short. You can call it Molly. A lot of people call it Molly. Well, thank you so much, Doug. You were right on. That's a great bit of information. Thank you so much. And we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552, or at 831-685-1080.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids, it even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Longevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I urge you to go to www.drjwallach.com and get a hold of the Red Warning Light CD. It goes into 8 or 9 different pre-existing conditions. It sets you up for getting the COVID and having a bad outcome. It tells you what to do to prevent it and reverse it. Okay, so you want to get a hold of that Red Warning Light CD. Get a hold of my other new one called the Manchurian Prescription. It's half in English and half in Mandarin. Get some of those and give them to your local Chinatown newspapers, radio, TV, also the local Chinese government there in Chinatown. and let's see if we can't reopen these little businesses, which are all closing like crazy because they depend entirely on people who are coming to just go eat there. Okay, Charmaine, you there?
I'm here, yeah.
Okay, well, it looks like Michigan's having a rough time. So we have to save Michigan. What are we going to do?
I really can't say it on the air because I'll probably go to jail. But
okay, well, let's do something orthodox here. If you would, wait a minute. Stop. What I want you to do is contact the Detroit newspaper, the Grand Rapids newspaper, and any other modestly sized town that has a newspaper, and tell them, we have a story that can save Michigan. Okay, we know what to do to save Michigan. Michigan has the worst outcome of all the states, and we know how to save it. But they're going to have to interview me and you, and we have all the tools. We have CDs, we have DVDs, we have books. And my thesis is in the Smithsonian Institute as National Treasure, so it's not like they're dealing with a drunk just coming up with weird dreams. Okay, and so that's what I want you to do, if you would please, is go to these newspapers in these big towns in Michigan and say, hey, you got to do something different here, otherwise this is only going to get worse.
Well, I understand what you're saying about everything you say is true. I don't know how to get people to listen. I really don't. But you got to keep your immune system in tip-top condition, and it's the same thing with your car. If it's not running on all 8 cylinders, it's going to have a breakdown. And your body's the same way, no different.
Well, that's a good explanation. See if you can't do that. And, of course, I know you have a little store, and you've got CDs and DVDs and books and things like that that are available. Oh, yeah. And say, if you're prepared to do a story, I will give you. I'll replace it to you. You tell them you give them a CD and a DVD and a book or two, and to help write the story, and then you'll introduce them to me, and we can do a 3-way interview. You can do your part, and I'll do my part, and I'll replace anything that you give to them. And if you ask 10 newspapers and 3 of them do it, it's worth it. Okay.
That would be great. Yes, it would.
Yeah. We've got to go to them because they're certainly not going to come to us.
Oh no.
They're up to their eyeballs in trouble.
Yep.
And yesterday, see that 9,000 figure for Michigan was 2 days ago. Yesterday, they got up to 6,000. Okay, it was almost 7,000. So it's not going away. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And you know, last night I had half a 4-cheese pizza with, like, I don't know, 6 vegetables on it and hamburgers, 2 hamburgers on top of it. And it was a gluten-free pizza, of course, with a cauliflower crust, okay? And then I had a glass of red wine. I had a third of a pint of Belgian double chocolate chip ice cream, okay, for dessert. And for breakfast this morning, I had 3 big scoops, ice cream scoops, of wild rice, steamed, not fried, of course. And then I also had wild sockeye salmon smoked, had that and 3 poached eggs for breakfast. And in each case, dinner last night and breakfast this morning, I had all my supplements. I've been doing this sort of thing for 73 years. Okay, I've been gluten-free for 73 years. I've been taking my supplements for 73 years. And I'm 82 years old. Most people think I'm 45 or 50 when they look at me and my energy level. I don't have any of these pre-existing conditions you'll find on that Red Warning Light CD, okay, or in the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. You need to get on this. Don't depend on your doctor. Don't depend on the public health system. Don't depend on the government. You and I have to take over here for our families and our neighborhoods and our churches and temples. We have to do all this. Otherwise, we're in deep trouble. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Watsonville, California. And Frank, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Frank, you're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Hey, how you doing, Doc?
Okay, what's up?
I have a cat. She's about 13 years old, and she's bleeding in her eyes. It started out, I thought she maybe got poked in the eye, in one of her eyes, and it sort of was healing up. And then the next eye started getting blood between the lens and of her eye.
Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. This morning,
both eyes seem to be bothering her, and she's not eating.
Okay, stop. What are you feeding her?
Regular commercial food and mixed in with Iams food. More of a.
Okay, what you want to do is read the labels. Okay, what you want to do is read the label and make sure there's no gluten in it, no wheat, butter, or oats. Okay, and then how much does this cat weigh?
She weighs about 8 pounds.
And she's 13 years old?
Roughly around. She's a Byron cat, so, I could be a couple of years off on the age.
Sure. Okay. Charmaine?
Yes?
How old is Charlie, and what does Charlie weigh?
Oh, God, I don't... Charlie weighs 10 pounds. He's fat.
Okay. So what would you have Frank add to his cat's food, because he's getting some hemorrhaging? The blood, may not be getting enough nutrition to the bone marrow to make platelets, and that's why there's bleeding in the eyes. So what would you give the cat?
Arthrodex. I'd give it Arthrodex and EFAs.
Okay, Arthrodex at 13 pounds. I would go ahead and give it 1 scoop. It's 1 scoop for 20 pounds. I'd go ahead and give it 1 scoop since it has some pathology going on there. And that EFAs, I'd give it 1 EFA and 1 EFA plus. So that 1 bottle of each will last 2 months. And would you give anything else?
Probably some, Fucoid Z maybe?
Yes, you get an A plus here. Yep, I'd open up a couple of capsules of Fucoid Z and throw that in there. It's got all that seaweed in it with all those weird trace minerals. And so give us a call every couple of weeks and let us know how your cat's doing. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And Doug, let's go directly to callers.
All right, let's head to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And Kenneth, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Kenneth,
hey,
you're on the air.
Yes, sir.
You're
I'm
back.
Finishing up today, Dr. Wallach. Yes, sir. I've got 2 questions after I get through. First one is I'm 54 years old, 5'8", and 295 pounds. I got a dysfunction, erectile dysfunction, high blood pressure, and some kind of hormone issue or
Is this you? Because we've already talked. Yeah, we've talked about all this.
No, the erectile dysfunction, no, sir. The high blood pressure and
stop.
the male
You didn't
breast.
answer my question. Is this you? Because we've talked about this before for you.
Are you asking me? No, I'm not mentioning the erectile dysfunction and the dysfunction and the male breast.
No, you're not answering my question. Or this description you're giving, is it your description or is it somebody else?
Oh, this is my description.
Yeah, well, this is the second time I've answered the same question.
No, sir, I haven't mentioned this. I've got it wrote down.
Okay. Doug, have we talked to Kenneth yesterday?
Yes, we
sir.
did, but we did not talk about the ED.
Okay. All right. Well, the only thing you have to add to the thing we talked about yesterday for the ED then is 3 eggs twice a day. Soft yolks, hard-boiled eggs won't count. And you want to throw in the Zera test. Take 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. Okay, what's question number 2?
The male breast is sore on one side. I don't know exactly what's caused. I don't know what's caused me to have the male breast.
Okay, the Zera test will take care of that, and the eggs will take care of that. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Okay, the intestines, Dr. Wallach, is it possible to repair after a gluten's destroyed my intestines?
Absolutely. Charmaine, how many people have you seen recover when they were eating gluten for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years? They had terrible gluten problems. How many of you have seen them recover?
Well, it naturally heals up. It's like any other wound. It heals up when you don't irritate it anymore.
Your intestines will always heal. The only thing you have to do is stay away from your doctor because he's going to tell you that's nonsense. Just keep eating gluten because he has kids in college and needs the tuition. Okay, Doug, let's go to another caller.
All right, let's head to California. And Kat, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi, Dr.
Hello,
Wallach.
Kat, you're on the air. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Wallach. I've got a 12-year-old poodle terrier mix. She just had surgery to remove a tumor on her gum line, diagnosed with mucosal carcinoma. So now they've referred us, and a cyst on her thigh they removed. So now they're referring us to an oncologist for follow-up.
Mm-hmm.
She's already
okay.
on that. What do you recommend?
How much does the dog weigh? How much does the dog weigh?
18 pounds.
18 pounds. It's a cat, right?
It's a dog.
Or your cat. It's a dog. Okay, your name is Cat.
That's right.
Okay, 18-pound dog. Okay, with a gum cancer. Okay, Charmaine, what would you give her 12-year-old poodle who's 18 pounds and has cancer on the gums? The veterinarian must refer the dog to a cancer specialist for dogs.
What I would give the dog is the Arthrodex, and I would also add the Fucoid Z to it, and obviously some EFAs, and make sure it doesn't have any gluten in the dog food.
Okay. Yeah, I would also throw in the MSM, 2 of those for a little 18-pound dog there. I would go ahead and give 2 of the MSM. And then how many of the Fucoid Z would you give?
Fucoid Z, I'd probably at this point give 2 twice a day.
Yeah, there you go. Just plop them down the dog's throat, rub his throat and hug it, and it'll say, "Give me some more, Mama." Okay?
Yes.
And then, it wouldn't hurt to also throw in 2 a day of the BTT 2.0 tablets, which reduce inflammation and also support the immune system. Okay? And then, let us know. Wouldn't hurt to go to the oncologist and get another opinion. All right, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Pennsylvania. And Hattie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Hattie, you're on the air.
Thank you, Dr. Wallach. Dr. Wallach, I just have 2 clients that I need to get your opinion on.
Okay.
One of them is a woman whose health score was a negative 88. She's 192 pounds and 5'5". But she has this, what she calls a genetic disease called G6PD.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
And
what is her
she has
symptoms?
something called stiff person's disease, kidney
Just
disease.
don't be fifth in line.
But her biggest, but her biggest thing is her lymph nodes are swollen. and it's causing a lot of pain and discomfort in her neck and
Okay,
in her
what
back.
was it? Okay, what was the first thing she told us?
That G6PD?
Yeah, G6PD doesn't mean anything. What was her symptoms?
Oh, it's some, I don't know, some special form of anemia. Her red blood cells are dying quicker than they are being produced.
Okay. How old is she? What's her age?
59.
Okay. Does she have gray hair?
Yes.
Does she have varicose veins, you know?
That I don't know.
Okay, you want to ask her if she has varicose veins or hemorrhoids. Okay, Charmaine, here's a 59-year-old woman. She's got gray hair, 192 pounds, 5'5", and she's got kidney disease. Is she on dialysis?
No, she's not. They just said that it's moving in the wrong direction.
Okay. Does she have high blood pressure, diabetes?
High blood pressure, pre-diabetic.
Okay, high blood pressure and pre-diabetic. All right. What would you give this gal? And what's this lady's problem, Charmaine? What's her problem?
She's probably got a gluten intolerance, because when you get multiple things wrong with you, it's because you're not absorbing, which means your intestines are all torn to pieces and you can't absorb because of the gluten.
Yeah, that tells you about the anemia thing part there. Can't absorb iron, and they have to go to the doctor once a month for an iron shot because they can't absorb iron orally, okay? So what would you do for her?
Well, she's got to get on a gluten-free diet, obviously. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils of any kind. Very important, especially when you got really serious troubles. Then I would get her on one healthy brain and heart pack and one healthy blood sugar pack to save her some money. And then she needs to add the Ultimate Daily Classic to that for
blood pressure.
Low. Yeah. And she needs to add I would also add, obviously, the vitamin D3 for absorption, and I would also add the MSM for general health, obviously.
Well, for connective tissue in the skull and vertebrae, disc, bones.
Those things should probably do. I think if she gets on that, and also because she's a little bit overweight, she could get on the keto diet too. For 1 meal a day, she would have a keto diet, either the bar or the shake, and then it wouldn't hurt her to use the Rebound for energy. Okay, correct.
And we need to hear from Hattie. We need to hear about this gal every couple of weeks. Anytime she goes to the doctor and gets some report, because if she does everything right, all this can turn around because none of it's genetic. When doctors start giving you 6925-2, that means it translates in English to I have no earthly idea what you got. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 Flat Crusade. And Doug, let's go back to Pennsylvania and Hattie. Hattie, we need to go quickly here, so second question, go quickly, please.
Yes, sir. This is a young woman, 135 pounds. She's 5 feet 5 inches. She's just recovering from hip surgery, but she's had 3 bouts with kidney obstruction. She's exhausted. Her menstrual cycles are irregular, and she's just tired.
Okay, so she's had hip surgery. Did you say hip surgery?
Yes.
Did she have an artificial joint put in, or what was
yes.
the surgery? Okay, and she's how old?
49.
49 years old. Oh, my gosh. Okay, and is she on dialysis for her kidneys?
No.
Okay. All right, Charmaine, what would you do for this 49-year-old woman? She's 135 pounds. She's had an artificial joint put in her hip, and she's got some kidney issues. What's going on here?
Well, she needs to clean up her diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. And then I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add to that the MSM, the glucogel, the vitamin D3, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I would add some Ultimate Daily Classic also for blood flow.
Yeah, for the kidneys, yep, for supporting healthy blood pressure and kidney function and blood flow.
And if she has no energy, I'd get her on some Rebound. She could either take the packets or the cans, either one, but that would definitely give her some energy, good energy, not...
There you go, not caffeine and water.
Right.
Okay, so give us a call every couple of weeks if you would here, Hattie, and we want to let everybody hear what goes on. Okay, Doug, do we have time to do another one?
Yeah, let's head to California. And Elizabeth, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, Elizabeth, we only have moments here. Hi, so we only have moments, so we have to go quickly.
Okay. I spoke to you 2 weeks ago regarding my pregnancy. Baby was born on Good Friday, April 2nd.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. However, she was diagnosed with jaundice. And at first I was having trouble breastfeeding her. Due to that, they recommended to give her formula. And right now her skin is very yellow. So I was wondering if
what is she
when
weighing?
I can start. She's waiting. When she was born, she was waiting 813. Today I went to the doctor. She's waiting 810.
Okay, 8 pounds. Okay. Now, are you breastfeeding her?
Yes. So I'm giving her both breast milk and formula.
Okay. So what would you put in the formula, Charmaine?
I was the minerals, the kids' toddy.
Kids' toddy. Yeah, kids' toddy. And just read the label for the dosage. And EFAs, I put one EFA, one EFA plus, puncture it and squeeze it in the drink for her. Make sure you're taking your 90 essential nutrients appropriate for body weight, and make sure you're gluten-free so you can absorb everything properly and pass it on to her. And remember that this baby cannot have any gluten, no wheat, bread, or oats, okay? Has to eat as soon as it starts eating solid food, it's got to be like rice and beans and squash and that sort of stuff, and sweet potatoes, no wheat, bread, or oats, okay? And, of course, the kids' toddy was built just for this, but most of these formulas, things like Infamil, Similac, do have certain nutrients added to it because we sued the formula companies in federal courts, and the federal courts ruled that certain of these nutrients had to be added to the formulas, and we eliminated cystic fibrosis, we eliminated muscular dystrophy, and we just about eliminated sudden death syndrome. There's still a little bit of it because parents don't give the baby formulas with the supplements in it to these babies sometimes. But we improved from 1 in 300 to 1 in 3,000, so we're very proud of that. But anyway, that's what we do. The kids' toddy, EFAs, EFA pluses in the baby's formula based on body weight. And then, of course, if you're breastfeeding this baby, you need to make sure that getting your 90 essential nutrients optimal for your body weight. No gluten. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you, Ms. Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.